Hi. Right now you're working on the argument of definition essay. And I wanted to step through the sample essay that's been posted for this assignment, just to point out a few highlights. Here you can see, of course, my great student Jimi Hendrix, member of the 27 Club. Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, a song I'm pretty sure Jimi Hendrix would have hated. But there you go. Van Gogh, right? Nevertheless, it's a catchy title. And we have a good hook, right? A reference to Marcel Duchamp's famous fountain artwork. The art, so to speak, is just simply a urinal, signed R. Mutt. Called it art. And then you see right here the superscripted 1. Remember, for our assignment this time, we have to have a note, actually 2 notes. The notes are down at the bottom of the page in a footnote system. You can use an endnote system if you prefer, but honestly it's easier to do footnotes with the computers these days. The point of the note is to give additional information that cannot really be adequately put into the essay without disrupting the essay. The information can be either content information, for example, more information than is given in the essay in its regular form, or information about the source, okay, something about the author, the publication, the website, etc. The note system is not a replacement for in-text citations. That's totally different. Now, this piece is about art, and ultimately we get to the definition of art in the sentence, if viewed by an audience and has art intention, then art can be defined as a form of self-expression that can come in different types of media. And this definition includes an artist's skill, its genre and form, and its ability to evoke emotion. Okay, pretty strong. One of the things that happens is we have a reference to a dictionary. Now, dictionary references, dictionaries should, of course, be italicized. They are cited to the word that you look up, in this case, the word art. Okay? That should not be a shock. This is a formal definition, and a formal definition is often a good starting point. But if all we needed was the dictionary definition, then we wouldn't be writing an essay, would we? But it's a nice place to start, and there's no better dictionary than the Oxford English Dictionary, which, by the way, in case you did not know, is available to all Mesa College students on our Mesa Library website. Just saying. Then we move into strong topic sentences. One of the things I hope to emphasize is the importance of topic sentences. One can define art as a way of an individual with artistic skill and education to share their imagination and creativity with their audience. Boom. And there we go. One of the other things that is important to develop is what I like to call consensus. One of the things that, we'll call it mediocre writing does, is tends to be very chop-a-block. Here's a bunch of information from one source, next paragraph, here's a bunch of information from another source, next paragraph, here's a bunch of information from a third source. Isn't my research wonderful? Better is when you can develop consensus, when multiple sources are supporting a single paragraph. So here we have Galef from Southwest Review, but also Dennis Dutton from the philosophy department at the University of Canterbury. Then there's a reference to a piece of work by Picasso, right? And then another reference to a guy named David Clowney, who has the definition of art. So you see here at least 4 sources, if you count the painting as well, that are supporting this single paragraph. Art made through time can be considered art if it falls under an art genre and follows a style. Okay, very interesting. And again, more from Dutton. We also get from New Source, Gregory Curry, Stephen Davies, third source. In the best of all possible worlds, I like you to aim for getting at least 3 different sources in every paragraph that you're writing. This paragraph, relatively short paragraph, up to here, Dutton again, Olifi, that's an artist, Quito, Isro, so we have 4 different sources here. This essay wound up being 1675, well over the 1500 minimum required. The works cited page. You can tell when a student has spent some good time working on the works cited page because it's clean. It's maybe not perfect, but it's very, very good. And that's the case here. Double spaced, alphabetical order, hanging indentations. If you look at the sources, there are a lot of journals. Now I know that journals were not required for this assignment, but this person went ahead and did them anyway. Very nice. We have journal sources, we have works of art, and we have paintings that are referenced on websites. So you got JSTOR, you've got EBSCOhost. This is pretty good, casting a very nice broad net. It's not perfect, but it's definitely an A.